Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be building something really cool. So whenever you submit or post some data by using a form, so you have this notification, toast, or maybe alerts that gets shown if you have it done successfully. Now, instead of having those traditional way of showing the success, we could do something really fun. So here I have this button which says submit, and on click, it loads. And then if this is successful, you're going to get shown this cool little confetti animation. So let's do it again. So I have this submit, we click, it waits, and on success, shows this animation. So this is really fun, really easy. So we're going to be building this in the most easiest way. And so yeah, without any delay, let's get started. The source code is in the description. So yeah, let's dive in. So here I'm in my VS Code when I have the React Confetti button project open, and I've also installed React and Tailwind, and I have the setup ready. And then here in the app.jsx file, you'd see some code. So first, I've imported Confetti from Canvas Confetti, which is the package we're going to be using to add the Confetti animation. Now, to add this, you're going to go to npm.js and you're going to search for Canvas Confetti. You're going to scroll down and you're going to get the npm command to install it. Now, in case you're using this in an HTML file, you're going to also have the CDN down here, which you can use it. And once you have it ready, what you're going to do is, since we're going to be kind of mimicking a fake fetching process, which has a bit of delay when you send the request to the backend and when it gives you back the response. So we're going to be having a loading state and also a submit state, which basically is the final state when you have the response. So these two, we're going to be using a useState hook, and initially both of these would be false. And then we're going to be triggering this function, or basically this fake fetching process while you click onto the button. So we're going to be having a handle click function, which is going to be a synchronous function, which basically, if you have the loading to true or if you have the submit to true, would basically get returned. Basically would do nothing if you have it in the loading state or if you have already submitted. And then if this is not the case, then you want to set the loading to true, and then you're going to fake the fetch thing by waiting for some time. So you're going to add a wait and add a new promise or create a new promise, which would resolve after this set timeout gets over. Now this would get over after 1.5 seconds. So you're going to be waiting for 1.5 seconds. And after this is done, you're going to have the set is loading to false, and you're going to set the set submit to true. Let's save, and if I come here, if I refresh, you won't see anything because we don't have any content. So here we're going to get started by building the button. Now the button would have the on click as this, and then this would be disabled if the loading is true. Basically, you don't want the user to click when this is already getting loaded. And then we're going to have some styling. So in the class name, we're going to have the background to black, rounded LT, text to small, text white, width and height for the button, flex, justify content center, and align items to center so that everything is at the center. And then we're going to add the span, which would have flex, items to center, and then gap to 1. Now, inside of the span, we're going to have the loading state. Now, if this is loading, then we will want to do something else. We want to do something. So if this is loading, then what do we want to do is we want to show 3 dots. Now, these would be built using this. So we have height, width, background to this, rounded full, animate bounce, which is a tailwind animation. And then here we would add a delay of negative 0.3 seconds. All right, once you have it, now you're going to add the other as well. So here you have it. So we have the 3 dots, which kind of animate if this is loading. Now, when this is not loading, or when the loading is set to false, either you have the submit to true or you have the submit to false. Then now initially when the page loads, you have the loading to false and also the submit as false. So it would show the submit text. Now, in case if the loading is false and the submit is true, you have the success text. Let's save and let's see. So here you have the submit button. On click, it shows these three dots, and on success, it just shows the success text. Now we don't have the confetti animation yet. To add it, you're gonna just come down here, right next to the submit. You're gonna add the confetti, and here you're gonna add inside of this object. You're gonna add the particle count, which basically is the number of particles that you want to show as 150, and then the spread, basically the width of the confetti that you want to show. So the spread, let's say 60. Let's save and let's refresh the page. On clicking, shows the loading, and there you have it. Looks pretty nice. Let's refresh. Let's do it again. And yeah, there you have it. So hope this video was helpful. So it's not always that you need to show notification, toast, alerts when you have a success message. You can also show something cool as this as well. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys learned something new and fun. The source code is in the description, so make sure to check it out. And if you're new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell just so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, meet you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.